Hello everyone, this video is about the Renaissance classic portraits. Look into the eyes of a Renaissance portrait, and you'll see more than just a face. You'll see power, beauty, faith, and the spirit of a new age. But what makes these portraits so special? Today, let's explore the secrets behind Renaissance classic portraits, the art that forever changed how we see people. Part 1. Historical context. Birth of the Renaissance portrait. The Renaissance was a period of rebirth in art and culture, beginning in Italy in the 14th century and spreading across Europe. Before this era, medieval art focused mostly on religious symbolism, flat, two-dimensional images of saints and holy figures. But the Renaissance changed everything. Artists like Leonardo da Vinci, Raphael, and Titian turned their eyes toward the individual. Portraits became a way to celebrate human identity, personality, and status. This was the age of humanism, the belief that man was at the center of the universe, and portraits reflected that new idea. Part 2. Features of Renaissance portraits. Let's break down what makes these portraits unique. Realism and naturalism. Artists studied anatomy and perspective, creating lifelike faces and detailed features. Every wrinkle, every hair, every sparkle in the eye mattered. Example: Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa. Soft shading, sfumato, that makes her look alive. Use of perspective. Unlike flat medieval images, Renaissance portraits show depth. The background landscapes and interiors create a sense of space. Symbolism. Portraits weren't just pictures, they told stories. A book in hand meant wisdom. A dog represented loyalty. Flowers symbolized purity or love. Focus on individuality. For the first time, ordinary people, not just kings or saints, were painted. Wealthy merchants, nobles, and even scholars had their likenesses captured. Attention to clothing and detail. Fabrics, jewelry, and textures were painted with astonishing precision. Clothing revealed social class and wealth. Part 3. Psychological depth. Renaissance artists didn't just capture appearances. They revealed the soul. Look at the eyes of a portrait. Calm, reflective, sometimes mysterious. This was new, a sense that the sitter had an inner life, emotions, and personality. Raphael's portraits, for example, show serene balance, while Titian captured bold character and drama. Part 4. Patronage and power. Most portraits were commissioned by wealthy patrons, rulers, merchants, and church leaders who wanted to immortalize their power. The Medici family in Florence, for example, filled their palaces with portraits to showcase influence. Portraits were a form of status symbol, like owning a luxury car or mansion today. Part 5. Famous Renaissance portraits to know. Mona Lisa by Leonardo da Vinci, the most famous smile in art history. Portrait of Baldassare Castiglione by Raphael shows calm dignity and refinement. Portrait of a young man by Bronzino elegant, sharp, and filled with Renaissance grace. Self-portrait by Albrecht Dürer, a Northern Renaissance masterpiece, showing self-awareness. Part 6. Legacy of Renaissance portraiture. Renaissance portraits changed art forever. They shaped the way we see photography and portrait painting even today. Every selfie we take, every portrait photo we post, it all traces back to the Renaissance belief that the individual matters. As Vasari, the first art historian, once said, art owes its greatest debt to the age of rebirth. Conclusion. So, the next time you stand before a Renaissance portrait, don't just look at the face. Look deeper into the story, the symbols, and the soul of an age that believed in the power of human identity. If you enjoyed this analysis, make sure to like, subscribe, and share for more deep dives into the history of art and culture.